Everything look good at its right time, feels good at its right time. That's what I was saying. I was saying you that thing last night. I was saying it today when we went to the farm. Like now, when that guy took the sword out of on me last night, it was really shock to me that yeah, do we look like thugs? In what sense that guy bring a knife, bring a sword, not a knife, a full-fledged sword on me while I was telling him that your next door neighbor, he got a gas leak and his house gonna blow off. You should go and help. I was helping him and his neighbor, and he thought that I'm trying to rob him, or we tried to rob him. So that was like a shock to me. That thing happened 4-5 years ago. I don't gonna give a damn to that person that his house gonna blow. I will be like, yeah, I will be standing, make a video and put on the YouTube that how the house got blown up. Fucking some desi guy left the heating on. But no, we tried to stop it from happening.
So what was he going on?
Yeah, 105 going towards South Hall somewhere to get a haircut from that one lady who gonna ask us million questions that, hey, where you guys been for 2 months? Hey, you changed the bomb on this, that. How many people you think have a future here? This bus is full of immigrants. It is. I am part of that. I am not saying I am against it. I also said that what I am against it is a culture of not owning it. You have to treat this bus as your own. It is for our use. It is for your use. It is for my use. If we're not gonna use it properly, how we can leave that thing to our kids? People keep spending the money on same issues, bringing new bus, refreshing it, refurbishing it. Society will not gonna progress. That's what happened to the country. On that note, I was telling you about what lies in our future. We have to come out from that boyhood, and that's very hard. It's a hard thing. Like today we went to the farm to buy a milk. It's like a grown up old man thing we did it. But I'm happy we did it. Because this is not for us. Before we used to go to Portsmouth, let's see some tits. That was the whole purpose. Oh, it's sunny night, we will have some nice bouncy tits. No. Today it was a purpose. And we are going to buy a fresh milk. Not being processed. And it's gonna last for 2 months because the feeling, that I'm not a milk lover or I don't drink milk, everybody know, but I drink like half pint. That was the shock. It was tasty. If we buy that thing for our kids, they will be healthier, they will be wiser. Because this processed food and this, when you look around ourselves, we live in a bubble of capitalism. Where everybody is just thinking about a pot, how to save another pot. That's the whole. The bottom line is what? How to save a pound.
How to save a pound.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. Living cost in London is getting so high, it is messing up our health. These all shops, these takeaways, these restaurants, they can't increase their meal prices. Because if they do so, it will be out of range for common people and their business is going to go flat. So what they are doing is they are compromising on the quality. And the first thing to compromise is a raw material because nobody knows from where that material is coming. Especially the meat structure. We are importing the meat from Europe now. It at least going to take a week from this ice crossing the sea. A livestock crossing the sea. If the livestock cross the sea, it's a completely different matter. But it's not a livestock crossing the sea. It's what they slaughtered there in France, in Belgium, in Scandinavian countries, and then sending the meat in ships, frozen it, and then it comes to our shelves. These all big too big names Tesco as that. You
Southwest Station.
Their product. Somebody else will fresh. Like today we are eating dates from that Infinity
Foods.
Foods, the organic farm. You stick on my hands. It was tasty. It was joyful. But you enjoy it eating it. And when you know the source has been disclosed. That is from where it's coming, who's importing, what they are doing, how old are they. You feel more comfortable, you feel more open. Everything is become like, oh, you write a complaint, you don't like this product in Tesco, you write a complaint. Hear that complaint and nobody knows. This junk food coming from all over the world and serving to the British customers. We are losing a touch. We are losing touch in every aspect of the life. Last week, the Chancellor was saying, oh, I will increase the minimum wage to 7 quid. Nobody is asking you to increase the minimum wage. What we are asking is to make London affordable and livable. This is another way of saying that there is gonna be more inflation. The prices are gonna go more higher. That's why you are raising the money. You are not that truthful and don't honest to us that, oh, you think about we are suffering, that's why you are increasing the wages. No, you are not. What you are saying to me is that there will be more problems ahead. Do you remember the
105 to Heathrow
scandal?
Central.
Milk.
Scandal, the Morrison, Asda, Sainsbury's and Tesco's, they were selling milk on the higher prices. Then the court gave an order to pay them back 15 million pounds and put them on the side. You remember that it was like a whole case. So what I'm saying is, the whole society is dying. What we need to do as a person, we have to stand by and watch it, everything goes fall in front of us, or we have to rise above it and face the calamities and challenge it. That was my real scenario. Last night what we did, a good man did, a gentleman's deed we did it. Every sensible man should do what we did. That guy was, I don't have a word. I will say he is mentally ill.
Yeah, he definitely was. Definitely was.
Just imagine what he did. Just imagine for 1 second what he did. What he did is, two good Samaritans walked to him, telling him there is a gas leak, and he bring out the soul on time. If we will be a crazy guy as well, and we will be drunk or something like that, he will like, actually we are helping you and you try to threaten you are trying to kill me, I'm helping you. You better go and die. When we took it to the next day, we said, no, we are here to help you. We are moving on. You take care of it.
We surrendered.
Yes. Because we've been through that ages. I can understand. These must have what terrible past or he did something in the past which make me think. But think 1 second. His kids is looking at their father with a sword out on his main door. What do you think the child will learn?
105
This is
Is it
normal.
the violence way?
Heathrow
Is it
Central.
like who will explain the child what the outsider guy did? What is the prospect of the child? He saw two men approaching his door. Not even approaching his door, his father came out. Okay? Two guys tried to tell him. Father went in quickly, bring the sword out, and two men walk away. Did he listen what we said to him? Why we came to him? So that's the message he will get. The display of the power. Aggression. He was aggressive.
King Street.
He was holding the handle of that sword, not a dagger. It was holding that sword.
No, the dagger.
Okay.
Handle.
And what he was trying to do? Did he realize on 1 second that we are too weak and took away his sword from him and chopped his head off? It could be vice versa.
Yeah, could be.
If we will be real thugs, do you think his holding a dagger will stop us? No. One guy will hold his one arm, other will take off his dagger, and
You just throw a brick on him, man.
thank you very much. The thing is,
We just have to get off it. So you want to say something?
yeah, I was telling you about
We need to get off here. Just stop.
every man needs to know, every guy, all the everybody. Alright Imran, I will cut short and in this actually what I had to tell you is right now is the time to give away the parachute. And we been using a parachute for so long. Now it's time to grow wings and fly. Not rely on any more help from anyone. There is a time for everything. And yes, me and you actually have a time of life, time of our lives. We did what every man can imagine. We did it. There is no regrets. Alhamdulillah, there is no regrets. I lived my youth. Okay, I didn't live on the fullest, but yes, I did something which I can cherish for the rest of my life. And now when I look back, and when you look back in our times, nobody can tell us, oh, you know what, we did this, we did that. Look, our guys who knows from where to buy stock of hashish and sell it on the streets, to a guy who knows a farm to go and buy a fresh milk from cow. That's what the real journey is.
A to B, A to Z.
That's what actually the journey is, that you know the ends dead well. That we know from the darkest and deepest secrets of the society to the most glorious one, where you are thinking about the next generation, you are thinking about what legacy we will leave behind and working on it. Today when I walk on that farm and that dog Polly walked to me, what was her name? Polly, right? The
Polly.
name of that dog was Polly. How friendly the dog was. And look at these aggressive dogs walking in these streets here in London. They are show off power. You kick in their face and they will die. That fucking
Show of power.
yeah, it's like
Bragging.
You are nothing. You are pretending you are dog to me because you can't defend yourself.
It's a form of self. Is it a form?
That's
Are they
why-
buying their defense?
Yeah, that's why you are actually relying on that shitty, crappy dog. And whatever they call that thing, pit bull and this and that, whatever.
Rockweiler.
Rockweiler. Alright. See, on the other hand, when we went to the farm, very nice, friendly dog bringing a ball to us.
That's a proper
They're
dog.
talking. And you see the attitude of that old white man. He was proper Caucasian. Our
Yeah.
daughter or
Very friendly. Very friendly.
very friendly people. Might be for the first time they see some brown skinned guys came to buy fresh milk from the farm. It's earning more money in normal shop. But what is the main principle? What the principle I was telling you is, times been changed. Times been changed. See, this is called a real flashy culture. A guy is telling something to his friend and the other person wants to know and they keep looking. Have you seen that? Because that brown guy is relying on that white
Tell me the
bitch.
reason why they
Yeah,
looked.
okay, that brown guy is fucking relying on that bitch to sort it out with paperwork. That's the real answer. And that's the honest answer. And that's what is pissing me off. I'm not gonna run away from the topic. What I was saying is, Imran, everything needs time. Everything at its right time looks good. When we were young, we did what we need to do. What a young person need to do. We didn't spoil ourselves. Our character is spotless. Nobody can accuse us of doing stuff which we're not supposed to do. We didn't break any law. We didn't break the book. Yes, we have fun. We have fun. We have fun in our limitations. But when I see this new people, new generation, they don't know. Their fun is just to go and get laid. Is that fun? That's what they all want to score. Oh, I'll score a chip today. Hey, listen. Be man enough. Be man enough. You are exploiting some other person. You will pay back what you are doing. What goes around comes around. Growing up, we are dealing with the insurance issues, the car insurance going up. What do you think? We can't do any fraud. We can do fucking frauds. Is it the time to do it now? Is it goes with our personalities? Me, as a person, you remember that day when I asked a police woman out and I said, can I take you out? And she said no. And she showed me a badge and I went to her and said, listen, you think you are a police and I can't ask you. And she was just like, you're a crazy guy. You're another crazy guy. We didn't offer it. But can we gonna do that thing now? No, not because the time has been changed. We have to focus on our future. And our future is actually not our anymore. What I meant in the future is what the legacy we will leave behind. Everybody can live for himself or herself. The real life is when you live for the others. Think what your kids, what those people who follow you will learn from you. That is the real thing. That's the reality of life. Look at this wasted youth. That's what I'm talking about. If they will be 16 and doing this thing on the street,
How do you zoom in on this?
in the audition.
Oh! Hold on.
You focus it and his trousers. You see his trousers?
Yeah.
Can you focus there?
Yeah.
Is it a man's watch? Can anybody rely on him? If he is being 16 and doing this thing, it will be understandable that he is trying to make his point. He is trying to adjust, adopt the society. He is in the zone. But a grown-up man's trousers are falling off. This is pathetic.
I'm so glad that came. And where did they go into? Tell me the name of the shop. Atif,
enter?
tell me the presentation of the shop as well.
Oh yeah, Johnny Digital Studios.
Ah, the damn lighting exposure. Oh, here we go.
Sorry.
Johnny Digital Studio. What do they do?
So
What?
I said-
Tell them what they do. Tell them what they do.
They are doing the photography.
For what kind of events?
Well, what I see is portrait, wedding and everything. They are actually jack of all trades, master of none. What we are doing is, now you bring it, so I will tell you. This is the right example. Right example. Let's focus on this shop.
That's why I told you to
Alright.
talk about it.
Alright. So, he is repairing computers, laptop, mobile unlocking and watch repairing.
Well, let me get a close up of that. Copyright. This guy does he does mobile phone
Alright.
unlocking.
Okay, look at the presentation. Watch, batteries and strips, repair. And actually, whatever you can think of, I can do it. That's what. That is the example of how unprofessional you are. That you are not in command of one thing. Jack of all trade, master of none is not the idiom which is created by Mr. Atif. No, it was in the books since that time, since the start of the dictionary, you can say. What he is promoting is, can I go and ask him, do you have a license to unlock the mobile phone? What you are doing is, you have a shops in the slums of South Hall. You are actually aggregating the people to steal somebody's mobile phone, bring it to your shop, unlock it and sell it. That's what you are doing. You are exploiting the people.
Yeah.
That's what you are doing. To unlock a mobile phone, you need to have a proper license. The operator can unlock it for you. Why a person needs to walk into the shop to get his mobile phone unlocked? Did he ever, you want to know? Me and you gonna walk into his shop and I will give him S3. I will give your phone to him and I'll ask him to unlock. You know what he's gonna say me?
How much?
40 quids.
Yeah, 40 quid.
And then he will be ended up in 20 quids. And he's not gonna ask me a proof of purchase. He's not gonna ask me the source of mobile phone or anything. He will just unlock it.
Some very good points made
He
there.
will unlock it, uncock it. The old bar saying is uncock it. That's what he is. These people actually are the diseases of the society. Did anybody ask him that, did you got the permission of putting this baby picture on the fucking your
Baby
what?
picture. Oh, let me
you
zoom
need
into
a
that.
consent to put a picture. In what pictures you can put it? He even don't know the law that he's putting a picture of minor on his window. That minor
Yeah, you
even
need
don't know.
consent for that.
Okay,
Mm.
and putting the minor's picture, who will be the consent? Parents can't. Can parents consent to portray your child as a model? You know, you need a proper certification or proper authorization from the council that their parents are not mentally sick or not aggregating something which is not supposed to be.
What do you think about the general presentation of
Okay.
the shop?
I'm gonna go on that. So when I look at from that board established and this and that, it's a copycat thing. established in 1995. Look on the top of the building. This, if you established 100 years ago, that's okay, fair enough. But I'm not going to talk about this. What I'm talking about is the way he is doing it. Most probably, this guy don't even have a license to record the thing. He even don't know the insurance. What was that insurance? Tell me
Public liability.
Public liability.
And indemnity cover.
Indemnity cover. If I go and ask him that 2 questions, that do you have an indemnity cover? You know what he will ask me? What is indemnity? Have you ever read in a consent form? No, never. I can bet on that. He even don't know those wording. Liability, insurance.
Do you think he backs up his data?
What he does, he shows his data without the consent of the client to the other people
Oh, yeah.
to get clients.
So hijabis, uncovered veils.
Okay? And these people I know very well. They are powers. They go to the weddings, they go to the parties, they see a pretty girl, they focus it, they show to their friends, oh, you know what, you want to get married? There's a pretty girl there.
Say that again, please say that again.
No, that's the reality.
That is the reality. Tell them.
That's the reality, because you are doing something which is so secretive to the person you are doing for. I'm inviting you in my home, in my private moment. I want a level of trust. I want you to understand my beliefs, my moral standings, not your moral standings, my moral standings.
And that's why I've hired you.
Okay, that's why I hired you. I'm paying you for that. I'm not paying you to preach me of
Yeah.
conservation or modernization or civilization, these big terms. That, oh, you are conservative. No, did I pay you for that? No. If I need to have a lecture on that type of topics, I know where to go and how to get it. But what's the main cause of these type of people? What they does? 99% photographers and videographers. They go to the weddings. They try to mingle with their families, snapping girls and showing them off and thinking they are doing a very good job. Is it actually worthy of doing it? Hold on, because you got a haircut to do. I will tell you something later. Alright?
Alright, so you're on.